Well, during this pandemic, so many businesses are being very creative and trying to figure out a way to keep their businesses going, but still benefit our communities. And one of our friends, Colin Wayne from Redline Steel, is going to share with us how he is coping during this pandemic and how he's looking towards the future for his business. So welcome, Colin.
Well, thank you so much for having me, and it's definitely an honor.
Thank you. Well, an honor to talk to you as an Army vet. Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I served from 2006 to 2013, but right before I got injured in Afghanistan and then transitioned outside of the military. So,
Well, thank you. It looks like you're doing well. We're happy to see that. But tell us a little bit about Redline Steel and how you're coping during this pandemic.
yes, ma'am. So Redline Steel is a company that I founded in 2016. We specialize in wall art decor made out of steel. We also have different types of product lines such as canvas, leather bracelets, keychains, and different things outside of just the steel spectrum. With everything going on with the pandemic, we've had to shift our business plan, just like a lot of other businesses. And we had to think creatively outside of the box. Our types of products are a commodity based, and you're not really thinking about ordering a steel monogram during this time. So we had to think outside of the box. And so we created what's called the Give Back Collection. Within that collection, we've actually donated over $3 million in products over the last 45 days to first responders and medical professionals. From this entire time, we've actually been able to hire 36 new employees that are full-time. I did a live stream, and I want to be a community leader and give back not only across the nation, but also within my community and be a hands extended. There's a lot of people that are going through challenging and really, really hard times right now. So I want to put myself into their shoes. Like, I reached out and said, look, if you own a small business, if you're a waiter and you don't have unemployment options, you don't have any type of assistance, let me help you. Even if it's for a short term, even if it's for 2 or 3 weeks, what can I do to give back to you guys within the community? So we've hired 36 people, and we would love to that hopefully a lot of them will stay with us and we can continue to grow our business. But more than that, we've actually helped other jobs within the community that would have been furloughed. And I've never told this story before, but we've donated over 300,000 pieces within the last 45 days to those medical and first responders. And within that, we've actually helped other laser manufacturers by outsourcing jobs and thousands of hours of runtime for them, which helped them from not having those contracts in place with your John Deere and these large contracts that were frozen. And so it's not just the impact within my business, but it's also impacted and helped hundreds of jobs within the community of North Alabama.
Wow, that is so impressive, Colin. Boy, that is just amazing. And tell me, what's been the response? I imagine everyone is so grateful, not only for the employment, but for that beautiful outreach of gifts that you're providing.
Yes, ma'am. It has been an incredible response from the customers. A lot of new customers that have came in over the past few months of this give back. And, all in all, it's been an incredible response. I know our products, they're American made right here in the good old US of A, US steel, everything we do is proudly sourced. And the response has just been astronomical with what we're able to do and give back. We actually lose $3.82 on every single piece that goes out the door. I'm willing to take that risk because I have a leap of faith within our products. I know that when they see the product, they touch it, feel it, it's very high quality. My hope is that they come back and they want to reorder. Maybe not now, maybe they can't afford it, and that's okay. I'm investing into the future of the business. And I think a lot of other business owners are going to have to pivot and think outside of that box so that they can have a thriving business.
So after we get through this very uncertain time, what are your plans for Redline Steel?
So within the next few years, my objective and my goal with Redline Steel would be to be the largest home decor manufacturer in the nation. I mean, that's and not just within the steel community. More than that, from a humanitarian side, what my big vision is to create a Redline compound, 300, 400 acres, and be a real rehabilitation center for those that are in need, those veterans that are having a challenging time coming back into the workforce from pivoting outside of the military. Or I think as a nation, we have failed a lot of people that have, maybe they have a felony 10 years ago and they need something. And, as a nation, we've made it very challenging for them to get back into that workforce environment. So if I can be an outreach and a hands extended to those that are in need, that's what I would love to do over the next, 5 to 7, 10 years. And that's kind of a mid-range goal, but that is a massive thing on my heart. I'd love to, help thousands of people in need, coincide with other nonprofits, and just be, hands extended to those that are in need, that need that second chance, that need hope. And I'm a Christian. If it's God's will, then it will happen.
Well, what a wonderful role model you are. I know you're very young. I think you're still in your 20s. What a great role model and example you are to everyone out there, certainly struggling during these times. There is a way to find some way to help each other. So I thank you so much, not only for your service, Colin, but I thank you for your inspiration, and stay well, be safe. Thanks so much for talking to us.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.